When you're bored as hell, then you might as well meet the brilliant idiots on the mic. Welcome to When Boredom Strikes.
Welcome to another episode of When Boredom Strikes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Crazy day. Quick question.
What's up?
Sometimes I wonder how many times I've seen the same bird.
Oh, what do you mean?
You see, like you outside your house, and then you're like, "Oh shit, bird." But then, like, have you ever wondered how many times you've seen that same bird?
I guess I know what you mean. Because they'll look the same.
Like, is it the same bird? There was one duck. Is it a duck? No, a geese or goose. Whatever. They say quack.
Or guess.
Okay.
Or guess.
That was missing a foot or a paw for animals. No, a foot, right?
Chicken feet? I don't know.
What was a duck?
Duck feet.
Anyways, and then the very next year, I saw him too again. I don't know if it was a him. Something for misgender
There's
you.
no way.
Yeah, I did for real.
What are their life expectancy?
Ducks?
Yeah.
I don't know, but it seems pretty far because they travel a lot. They always come back too. They go and come back.
Can
and
you
they be,
imagine that life?
what is
the way
it?
living?
They're not
like
in
them?
herds, right?
I think all of them are. I think we all are.
No. I think
All
they have a
animals are
different
like that.
name. I think they have a different name for like birds. Like it's not herds. I don't know,
I
but
think it is.
I did see them, and I was wondering. I'm like, damn man, how many times I seen this bird?
Yeah.
You know, it's like the stupid questions. And you ask yourself, I wonder what my dog names me.
Yeah.
You know, what am I? What name did this dog gave me?
Yeah, right?
They just look at me.
Do you
Like,
think they gave you a name?
I think so. They have to. When they talk to other dogs, like, get out of my house. Get out of my house. They're like, get out of my house.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. Owner.
Do you think they give us names?
I think
Or
so.
did they look at us like us as just their master? As like
I don't even think that
their
they
parent
comprehend.
figure.
I don't even think they comprehend masters. I just think like,
I'm not saying they literally, that's my I'm saying every animal, literally, they know what's superior to them and they know what.
do you think so?
Yeah.
Do you think they know, that they're in a chain
Yes.
very low?
Yes.
I don't even think they comprehend that.
What do you think they do?
I just
So
think
why
they
do you
live.
think
I just think they live.
So why do you think? No, there's no way
Dogs?
you think that. There's no way you think that.
I mean,
All right.
yeah.
Why do animals, right? For example, dogs, perfect example, dogs, right? When they see you, they're gonna react different. Let's say you have your dog, they're gonna react different to you than they do to somebody else.
Yeah.
They know who to go to if they're hungry. They
Yeah,
know
but
who to go to if they want food, if they want a hug, or they want to cuddle with you.
Yeah,
They
but
know
that
who to
doesn't
go
mean
to.
that they think that we know that they think that we are superiors than them. They just think that they're part of a family, probably.
Yeah, but forever they're gonna be babied, so they know that they have to go to somebody higher than them.
I guess
The person that gives the food, the person that gives the hug, the person that or
Yeah,
the,
yeah. I have to
whatever
listen to
it
them.
is that like if you tell me, yo, go inside, I'll be like, no.
Fuck you.
If you tell the dog, yo, go inside, the dog's gonna look at you. So, all right, head down and go inside. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good example.
Because they see you as that person that this is my caretaker. This is
Ooh,
This is my-
You're right. You're right.
you know what I'm saying.
I retire what I said before. Nah, yeah, you're right. That's
They
true.
have to look at people that way.
Yeah, they do. They have to.
Now cats, I don't think they do that.
Fucking evil.
Yo, they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a shit, bro. The
Cats don't give a fuck.
Cats are a different breed, bro. Them motherfuckers are something else. And they just procreate like bunnies. It's gotta be bunnies, cats, and seahorses. Because them
Yeah.
motherfuckers, they just have kids
ants?
like ants too.
Bees.
I wonder how ants have sex.
That's the stupidest question. How does that just come out of your mouth?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, have you seen an ant having sex?
No. Look, legit question.
Okay.
Legit question.
Yeah.
But if I clip that out of context, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, it is kind of weird.
I wonder how ants have sex. You know what I'm saying? And the way you said it too, like whispered it and you looked at me a little bit.
Yeah, because, I have questions. I have questions. I want to know. You know?
I think the most disgusting thing is cockroaches having sex. There's how?
How is it possible that in some places you can eat the cockroaches, but yet we like, oh, what the fuck? We're disgusted from them. Because they eat them as protein sometimes. Jungles and in the very other places and shit.
It's not our habit. It's not this. This is.
But it's edible.
It is, but this
Not
is
all of them, I guess.
Nah, I don't know. I guess if you cook it,
Bro,
This
they
is not
eat
our-
scorpions, bro.
yeah. But like, this is like, for example, Florida. They have alligators just wandering
Alligators.
the streets,
Those are
If we-
dinosaurs.
and over there they're just walking around like it's nothing. Not alligators, lizards. Sorry, right? Is that?
no, alligators too, motherfucker.
Yeah,
what you mean?
but I
No.
think anybody that sees an
Hey,
alligator,
man,
they're like,
you wake up in the morning, walk out to your pool, and then you see a big ass small dinosaur.
yeah.
That would contradict.
Like for example, over here we see deers
deers. Yeah,
like crazy.
yeah,
It's the same thing that over there, them seeing lizards in trees,
yeah. But
like
I'm
all
more
over the
af-
place.
I'm more afraid of
Or in
lizards.
Puerto Rico, the fucking frogs.
The coquis, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm
like-
more afraid than fucking crocodiles and alligators than fucking lizards and fucking deers.
Mm.
It's like it gives
I-
you a reason.
no,
Why do I want to
I
stay in
think-
Jersey? Well, first starters, no dinosaurs. Okay. Second of all, fucking not everybody's crazy.
I mean, I think that's a standard. Like, you should be scared of a crocodile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a standard.
You do not fight a crocodile. What do we have here? Jersey? I don't know. If you live by the mountains,
We have deers.
maybe fucking deers and fucking bears.
Bears.
Okay, but
Like, I think the bears is the same thing as a crocodile, and the deer is the same thing as a lizard.
I feel like what lizard are you talking about?
They have lizards over there, no?
Why would you even bring up lizards? Just bring crocodiles. 'Cause
No,
that's
but-
what happens.
Yeah, I know. But
Lizards
bears
are
happen
prob-
here too.
Yeah, but you're saying lizards.
Yeah,
Stop
lizards.
saying lizards. Just say fucking crocodiles. 'Cause
But
that's
they're
what it
two
is.
different animals.
Yes. Which one's more scarier, bro?
Crocodile.
Then fuck off with the lizards.
All right, but no. What I'm trying to say is, why did we even start talking about
I
that?
don't know. Just keep going.
What I'm trying to say is that lizards is what lizards is what deers is to us, and crocodiles is what bears is to us. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, but
That I'm trying to make a comparison.
I understand.
We just went off the rails while we were talking about something
No, I
else, but you
understand,
know.
but again, like if you hear and then you see a bear, then you just you know what I mean. You're like, fuck up, you know. You yell at it and to try to get it in your car and throw stuff, and it's gonna run away.
it'll fuck you up.
Oh yeah, we'll fuck it up.
A bear runs way faster than you can ever run.
So which one's worse?
That's what I'm saying. They're both bad.
Yeah,
'Cause
but,
like,
it's not,
an addict-
but it's not an excessive.
I think
It's not an excessive amounts of bears everywhere in Jersey, though. It's not.
I don't think in Florida is either.
There is. Everything is fucking.
All right, bro. There's not like a whole fucking.
Fucking. All right. He's from Poland. Oh, fucking.
A whole fucking civilization of lizards wandering through fucking Miami Beach. That's not happening.
Lizards, yes. Crocodiles,
That's
no.
what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how bears seeing them, it's kind of like rare, but it's not also.
Yeah.
It's rare, but it's not. Because you can see a bear can be wandering through a city at least more than 10 times in a year.
You know what's crazy? Them fucking American Eagles.
Mm.
Not the clothing store. The big them motherfuckers is big.
What,
They
the
can
American Eagle?
Yeah, they can take fucking babies, bro.
Hell yeah.
I seen the video. They took the little kid and shit. The daddy didn't know what to do, and fucking dropped that kid. And then I saw a picture of the eagle, just in the front yard of a house. I think it happened in Ohio.
Yeah.
And the motherfucker was just chilling, just like, and then it went like this. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, eagles are fucking weird and ugly, kind of,
And huge.
and huge.
That's what she said. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, it's just...
And I don't know. Something like, don't you think about something like sitting, like we're sitting in a world full of millions of species, and we just happen to be the ones that know how to build a house.
What made that's fucking insane. What made Australia's animals be bigger than the rest of the world? Like the spiders over there, huge.
According to some reports, yeah.
According to pictures in Google,
Yeah.
and everywhere. Yes,
Yeah.
if you want to call that a report.
Yeah.
And then the spiders over here are fucking small but scary, at least to me.
I
'cause I'm
hate
a
spiders,
bitch.
dude.
Then fucking they have kangaroos. What?
Yeah.
Fucking 2 legs? You see how brolic they are? No gym membership? What?
Yeah.
They're huge. But then we don't have them over here. Like,
What do we have here?
that is as crazy as that?
I know, like we have Floridians, we have
I think wolves only. Maybe.
wolves. Do we have wolves? I don't think we have wolves here. United States.
Yeah. Yes, of course we do. What are you talking about?
Antarctica?
What?
We have foxes.
No,
That's
we
just
have
a
wolves
little-
too, bro. Wolves does not only be on the snow.
No, yeah. You're right.
We have wolves, bears, foxes, wild bunnies, them motherfuckers.
We don't have elephants. We don't have lions. We don't have tigers.
No, do you want to have elephants and tigers? What I
Like,
was
we're
going
not even cool.
What I was going with my question is, what happened in the planet that made some animals grow more than some other animals, but they are the same species? You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
What had to happen for the animals to overpower humanity, and like the dinosaurs, right? The dinosaurs were huge and everything, and the human being was nothing related to a
The only reason we're on top of the chain, obviously, is because we have the brain.
I know, but what happened to the planet
Hmm.
that made the animals don't grow?
Not grow? What do you mean?
Not grow more. Like a spider doesn't grow more than what it's supposed to grow, right?
But we don't grow more than what we're supposed to grow.
I know, but they were fucking like the chicken. Chicken is considered a dinosaur. You know that, right? No, seriously.
I know. Yeah. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But they're not a dinosaur.
I know, but they were huge, and then they grew up to a chicken. They grew down into a chicken. Does that make sense? Grew down? No, they went down into a chicken. But that's what I'm saying. Like something like what happened? Like the hole in the ozone layer fucking made them like, oh shit. Like I'm
No.
pretty sure like if you
I
take
think it's
them,
just
like I was seeing that
evolution.
Netflix thing like animals or species on other planets or something like that. And they were saying like this will be the comparison to our to our fox in Earth, but that's how it supposedly quote unquote would look according to their imagination. And it was fucking humongous. It was huge, but it was just a fox.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then there's fucking things like deers. Like deers over here, normal size, but over there was huge. But it was just a deer. Just a deer. Doesn't do anything.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. But, like what had to happen that made the animals don't grow more than what they could, than what they can right now?
Mm.
That's a good question, man. Somebody should answer that shit. Or maybe I'm just fucking bugging.
I think you're just bugging.
Maybe I am.
I don't know. I just think it's like it's cool that we're the cool guys here.
You know what's cool? Me thinking about how many fucking miles did my thumb scrolled.
Mm.
How many miles you think you have scrolled
Mm.
with your thumb?
Like 15,000.
Yeah, accurate. Maybe.
No, I don't think that's accurate.
Scrolling?
Just took that out my ass.
Scrolling?
I mean, probably.
You
In my
had to-
lifetime?
In your life?
I've only been scrolling for what, 10 years?
Maybe. Isn't that insane? That's crazy.
Only 10 years.
That's crazy.
So,
I don't know, but scrolling, it must have been something like.
and I scroll because I go like this.
Yeah. I
Like,
hate
be like
when
this.
I hate when I'm like looking at stories. You know what I mean? And it doesn't like you're looking at stories, boom, you click on the thing, and then boom, it goes to a story that you don't want to see or whatever. It's like, fuck, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Are you one of those
What?
that when you see, like, you just go on your story thing and you just
Nah, I pay
Skip.
attention. I give them some love.
I'm like that, but then I'm also not, because I look at the stories, but it's not like there's things that you put your full attention to,
Yeah.
but you don't put your full attention to stories, Instagram stories.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You just see, you're like, oh, okay, keep on to the next one.
I'm still thinking about the animals thing, man. Why they don't grow more? Because I was watching
Evolution is just the way we are, bro.
I was watching the Ice Age, the little cartoon thing, and them elephants, they were huge, man.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the big thing, whatever, they were huge. And then the fucking tigers, quote unquote tigers or lions, whatever. Like they had the big
the saber tooth,
yeah. They were huge. They were humongous.
Yeah.
And now they're like, compared to what they are now, they're like
all right, look.
But to us, they're still big.
They're the same, but then at the same time, they're not. Like, just like, listen, a cat, like a little domesticated cat, is the same family as a tiger, but a cat is not a tiger.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the lion is considered part of that, but a cat and a tiger, they're not a lion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not the same thing. They're
in the family.
They're like there, but
they're like
not.
far away cousins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what happened? You know, they don't give a fuck. They just fuck anybody, even if it's your brother. Then the sister will fuck the brother.
Yeah.
And then when eventually an elephant came out. Like 2 mammoths fucked.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then eventually just...
I thought you said 2 tigers fucked and an elephant came out. I'm like, what? Like, that did not happen.
No, 2 tigers fucked and a cat came out. That's what happened. Yo, can you imagine an elephant coming out of a fucking tiger? First of all, that tiger's just done. Finito. You got to show when you go up. You got to put it there.
This is what happens when you got to do what you got to do. Fucking, yeah, I don't know, man. I wonder. And plus, I wonder, too, I was thinking about it the other day, too. Like, I wonder if there is, like, well, there had to be. This doesn't make sense, but it makes a little sense. Like, rocks, when the extension and everything happened and boom, whatever. What is the oldest piece of land on the planet?
The oldest?
Yeah.
What do you mean? We're all the oldest.
Because, all right, let's take it to the beginning. The planet started, boom, right? Oh, started happening, but what started where and how? I would like to have a time machine and go back and be like, and just look, stay in space and look how Earth is just being formed.
I mean, I think, according to, scientists, life started in Africa. And we all came from there. Just started expanding, And then, like, our melatonin started changing as we started moving west. So
you're talking about humans?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, but I'm talking about the planet itself. Like, what's the oldest piece of
I think
rock?
All of this is... Like,
everything was
standing.
formed at the same time.
Yeah, we're just moving away from it.
There had to be some other meteors.
Because remember, everything is here. Everything that was here, it's here. The only thing that makes land a land is when water comes down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, most of these islands that you see, they used to be volcanoes that erupted and created land.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because it eventually turned into rock, and then rock started turning into plants, and things started coming out.
You think rocks are in reality soft, but they just tense when they see us that we're gonna go touch them?
Yeah, they're soft. Oh, what do you mean? Like they're like hard. What is it? Like Toy Story? Like they start moving around.
You know what I mean? They're soft and they're like, it's coming.
Nah, I don't think.
And they just get really, and we just walk away and they're like,
oh man,
they're just soft. Hey, you never know. I don't know. But it would be nice to know. I don't know, man. I wish that. You think it would be possible, even if you know the truth, how everything actually started, to even release that? You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I went back in time.
No.
And I saw how everything was formed. As soon as you say those words, I went back into them like, okay, get the fuck out of here.
In today's world and in this life that we live in with like this social media and everything, no, there's no way in hell that you can get 90% of the public to believe that what you
Right?
just said.
That's crazy.
It's just
What would I have to show to prove that I went back in time
nothing.
or went to the future and came back? Because there's a lot of reports of people saying, oh, yeah, I saw this report is fucking stupid. Well, I don't know. Whatever. You never know what's true. Of this guy that said he went under his sink and he went through another dimension.
Oh, I saw that too. Or what about the guy that they took a picture of him in public and he's the one that's dressed completely different than everybody else? And they
Oh, that guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
Yo, that one.
And
that one.
there's a picture that he's holding a phone too, but how? It's a
Yeah.
black and white picture.
There's also on the
Unless it was photoshopped and we're just idiots here. Like,
Yo, but a lot of experts ran that picture. They were like,
they
I
talk
don't
about
know.
that stuff.
I
Yeah.
don't know how the fuck this could be Photoshop. But anyways, on one of the Mike Tyson's fights, in the back you can see a guy holding an iPhone.
What
Nice.
year?
There was no fucking iPhones by Mike Tyson's fucking when he was fighting on his prime time. There's no way.
Or probably Tim just had like, prototype
No.
and he let somebody borrow it.
No. There's no way, bro. But
Because remember, right now, people in the Apple, like in California, they have the iPhone 14 and the 15. They have it right now. They're using it right now
Where?
in California in the Apple factory, an Apple thing.
Yeah.
They're using it.
Hmm.
They are. That's part of their thing. Like Apple 13,
Yeah.
it got there was a report Apple paid a lot of money. I think they paid money or they sued her. One of those, or they went after her because she found a guy that worked for Apple. He left the iPhone 13 somewhere. He forgot it in a cafe or something. And she found it and they tore it apart. I don't know if it's a she or he. And they tore it apart and leaked it.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And then like Apple's like, what the fuck? This iPhone is not even out yet. And the guy was just using it's part of their thing is to use the phone.
Right, to test
See how it works. And if the thing's missing, then they go back and they reassess. But he forgot it. He or she forgot it. And he or she got it. And they leaked it.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So right now,
There's somebody
there's
out
an
there.
iPhone 15 or 14. They're just walking around using it.
Mm.
Somebody out there right now has a phone with a better camera than the iPhone 13.
Yo, the Samsung cameras, they're pretty good.
Yo, it's impossible. How? Our cousin, right? She has the
Samsung one, right?
yeah, bro. She took a picture of the moon,
That's insane.
zoomed in.
How can you incorporate that into a phone that it fits in the palm of your hand?
Bro, and I'm
Not to exaggerate, but that
And the moon-
fucking phone is huge.
the moon wasn't like blurry. Like, when you take and it looks like a blur, bro. You see the texture of the moon in the fucking picture.
Nah, that's
How
fucking
the fuck
That's
do you do
crazy.
that?
That's crazy. That's insane.
I feel
How?
like it zooms in and then like the galaxy like automatically just makes a fake moon in the phone.
He's like, push.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, she's zooming in. Create a fake moon. And they just make a fake moon.
Yeah, they push the moon closer so I can see it.
It only works with moons.
It only works with moons.
Yeah, right?
Maybe the phone is like a Snapchat on fucking what is it? Like a plug. Like you go to the sky and the moon comes out. It's like, oh, here's the moon. But not
Yeah,
really.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
really the moon. I don't know. It's fucking crazy. That shit is happening with changing the subject too with the God podcast, Joe Rogan,
the God cast.
the Godcast. Hey, I don't know. Yeah, he said some crazy shit, but
What do you think about it?
I believe that. Well, all the things that he said, some of them, at least the ones that I've seen, I don't know the guy, but the ones that I seen, he never said it out of like, how can I say this very delicate? Like no hatred and not calling somebody that word.
Yeah.
It was always it was meant to take out of context.
Yeah.
You know, but there is some footages that it looks like he's making fun of the word, or sounds like he's making fun of the word.
No, not making fun of the word, making fun of
Using the word to be fun, to be funny.
Yeah. I don't look. I
don't know. I mean,
you like bro. You know me. You're my brother. Obviously, you know me. I've been listening to Joe Rogan since episodes hundreds.
Yeah.
Like I've been listening to him for a long fucking time. So I'm a fan of the guy.
Yeah.
Has he say things that I don't agree with? Absolutely.
Oh, a bunch of times.
It's a bunch of shit that I disagree with him on. Most of the things I agree with him in political spectrum and the thing you believe in, everything, whatever it is, right? But and I understand too what like he said it himself. He fucked up, said what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to use that word. He just, even if it's in context, you can just say the N-word.
The N-word, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but especially when you're doing it on a podcast.
Yeah, I think it was the days that he was doing it live, right?
Yeah.
Live? I think that's what it was.
No. But even after that, when it wasn't live, he was saying it.
Yeah, you see, so that's something that somebody should tell him, like, yo, I don't think you should say that.
Yeah.
You know? It also depends, too. I mean, not that it saves it, because, I mean, you shouldn't even say it. And I don't think nobody should say it anyways, at least with that ER, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he said those.
Yeah, I think he did. But to be fair, he did say it with context.
Yeah, he said it.
He said it with context.
With context, it was taken out of context.
That's a big difference compared to somebody just going out there and saying that you're that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like at the end of the day, I don't think like canceling him or censoring him.
No, it's not gonna happen. They're not gonna cancel Joe Rogan.
But the fact that, and I don't think, to be clear, I don't think it's the people trying to cancel him. I don't think it's people doing it. Like people on Twitter.
But he's too powerful.
All right, and if there is, they're very minute. It's very little people,
That's a nice word. What is that? Minute?
I don't know if I used it right, but I was like, I gotta put that in there.
Okay, minute. What does that mean?
Like minor, right? And I don't know. I probably used it wrong. We're gonna have to bleep that out.
It sounded like you were saying like minor and mute, like they were staying on the low.
Let me see now. You got me.
Minute. It sounds like minute. Did you try to say minute? Minute, M-I-N-U-T-E.
No.
Minute.
It says right there, a period of time equal to 60. No, see, I used it wrong.
Minute.
I used it wrong.
You tried to say minute. You just said it differently.
No.
Minute. You wrote minute. Minute. Is that what you tried to say? You fucking idiot. What the fuck? That word does not exist.
You're right. I don't know.
Minute.
I heard it somewhere. I heard it somewhere.
Minute.
I heard that word somewhere, and I've heard people use it in a sentence, and similar to what I'm saying.
Minority? Me?
I don't know.
Minute. It might be a word. Degree, angular measurement. 60 seconds, minute.
Like, what am I doing? Damn. I don't even know what word it is.
You came up with a new word, dude. In the Western Dictionary.
Hey, come here. But like I was saying, like I think it's not majority. It's not the public trying to cancel him or like saying that we'll get him off. I think it's like I think it's all these like news outlet and the media and all these people that like, because they see how Joe Rogan is so powerful.
Oh, hell
without needing this big machine behind them.
Yeah.
They see that this guy just sits down, turns on camera and a mic, and
influences so many people and talks to people that they're not even in the fucking media. So the media, this is good for the media. This
guy interviewed more people than the media fucking pretty much does. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it is. And I kind of agree with like Spotify not to take him down because that's not gonna change anything. I think it's even gonna make things worse.
Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like him that has the most popular podcast
and this
in the
is
world.
the problem because the media has created this for themselves. like this reputation that the media has right now, whether it's against or for Biden or Trump or whomever is the next president of the United States or whatever is going on in the
thing too
world.
that's weird, they turned too. Well, I guess they were always like that, but they went too political on everything.
Too much.
On everything.
Because they saw the gain. Because
Yeah.
Trump, let's be honest, Trump made it so fucking good and crispy being a politician. Or
Well,
trying
it's
to be
mainly
one.
because they had more
More shit to talk about.
yeah.
Be honest.
He gave
More
him
shit to
content.
content. They had something to talk about every single fucking day.
Yeah.
Right? Trump was something or someone that it was giving them content.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they overused that content so much that infuriated a lot of people that was on the opposite side.
Yeah.
And it should have never gone that way too much, because the media was like fighting. Some channels turned into hey, look, man, fuck it. Fox was, it looked like it was backing up the Republicans, and then CNN, it looked like they were backing up the fucking
And it's always been like
Democrats.
that. Like I'm not sitting here and saying like a news outlet. It's never gonna be by how do you call that?
Bias?
Yeah, biased.
No, it's not.
Everybody's biased.
Yeah.
And the whole fucking planet, whoever you are, you're listening right now, you're a biased person.
Yeah.
No matter what. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I'm saying is, I don't know, just moving away from that, because we're not talking about that at the moment. We're talking about the Rogan thing. I just don't think it's a good idea to take him out. Like, it's Spotify and Rogan supposedly was the one that took out all the videos out and all the things. I don't even think that was a good idea.
No.
Deleting those videos.
No.
If you wanna bleep it or something, maybe go back on the episode and bleep those parts, or re-edit those episodes and then re-upload them.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think most of those, because a lot of those episodes it's over 100 episodes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
And Rogan is Rogan, man. Like, Rogan has been I think Rogan has done more good things than bad things or mistakes as of podcasts.
For the podcast industry.
For the podcast, you know what I mean? Like, I learned a lot about fucking, it may be funny, but like UFOs. I learned about dinosaurs. I learned a lot about fucking the space.
I learned
not
a lot
the
about
spaces.
UFC by listening to his companion.
UFC and his comedy. His comedy too. His comedy too is good.
He's all right.
No.
He's not that funny.
He's funny. He's funnier when he screams though.
On his comedy, like his thing. I watch it because it's Rogan, but
Nah, I seen that one on Netflix. Is that one's pretty funny. I like it. Everybody got different
Yeah.
tastes, but I liked it.
But like, I don't know. I just don't think that they're gonna go to. It's gonna, if it does get to that, then I disagree. Whatever. The Spotify does have the right to get rid of them if they want.
There's no way. It's $100 million.
But that's my thing too. When people be like, "Oh yeah, you see Spotify's back," and they're not doing it because they care about you. They're doing it because they invested $100 million to this one person. Yeah. They don't give a fuck what you think.
No.
They're just
you think Netflix cared about what the hell was happening?
Yeah.
And they were gonna get rid of Dave Chappelle? You know how many millions there was in there? Most likely more than 100.
Yeah, this
Okay.
corporation is like they're gonna sugarcoat some stuff here and there.
Yeah.
They're gonna fire like little people that don't fit into this box that is mainstream.
Correct. Yeah.
They're gonna fire them, but there's some power machines that you just can't do that to.
You just can't do anything.
Especially if you're a corporation and you invest so much money. If you invest 6 digits into one
Human being.
human, or even one concept, because in reality, the Joe Rogan Experience is a concept.
Yeah.
This is a concept. Netflix specials, Dave Chappelle, that's a concept.
Right.
So like you investing into that one concept, more than $100 million, because I think it's more than $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that you're gonna be like, yeah, Rogan, sorry. Just because these people, 1,000 people on Twitter tweeted this hashtag, I'm gonna have to fire you.
Yeah,
No, I invested $100 million in you. We're gonna navigate through this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it's true. It's
like
true. It's honest. I believe the only ones that can probably there's a big probably fucking try to cancel somebody is maybe actors or shit like that. Like, you do something and you're part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah, but the reason why that it's more relevant, it happens more is because you're only investing 20, 30 millions in an actor.
Yes.
But if that movie goes good, you're gonna make hundreds of millions. Think about Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say one of the actors in there did something stupid, and they're like, "Ah, you're fired." A lot of people would be mad, but at the end of the day, they're not gonna care because they made $1 billion out of a movie that they invested $200 million in.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They'll fire anybody that has $1 million that they invested $1 million in or $20 million in.
Yeah, because it's nothing.
Fuck.
It's fucking pocket change.
But you know what I'm saying? But Spotify is it's not a Hollywood either. Spotify it's a big thing in music, and they're trying to get into podcasts, and they invested $100 million in one person. Impossible they're gonna
The
get
other day I got an
rid of that
email
person.
from Spotify, like I'm pretty sure obviously they send it to everybody. Podcasting, whatever, like that they're changing a bunch of things.
Yeah.
On about podcasting and everything. And I heard I didn't hear an article. I read an article that most likely in a couple of years they're gonna do everything is gonna be fucking videos, and you're gonna be able to start putting videos on Spotify and everything. So like they changing the criteria of podcasting. You know, the only thing that is left over now is that Netflix, fucking Amazon Prime, HBO, and everything, they start opening their own section of podcasting, and that will be live TV.
I don't think that's gonna happen,
bro. Think about it.
The only people that benefit from doing that is people like Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal. But Netflix, they're not. What they're gonna make in a podcast is like little ant money compared to what they're gonna make.
Yeah, I know,
movies.
but still, like that will be fucking.
I mean,
dope,
okay.
Like a show.
I mean, Netflix has a fucking gaming section now, so.
Yeah. I mean, the floor is lava. Netflix, what are we doing? Interesting.
Yeah.
But what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, how about you buy the rights to fucking own Gordon Ramsay? Now that's TV.
I think that's the future. Instead of investing in ideas, they're gonna start investing in people. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why is because it's the stream wars, and now the podcast wars is going on. Apple, any minute now, they're gonna start having Apple exclusive podcasts. If not, they probably do already, but they're gonna start getting rolling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Spotify, they already have this exclusive ones, and to their exclusive Spotify podcasters, they give them video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like,
probably.
For them to invest $100 million into that, and to even go and approach the most popular podcast in the world, is.
Yeah, I wonder how the negotiation went, because that must have been interesting.
I think personally
to catch Rogan's interest.
Yeah, but I think Rogan made a mistake doing that.
Oh yeah,
I think he made a mistake going. I mean, it's his money. He does whatever he wants. But I think he made a mistake because he is compromising his independence.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because all of these things have been happening since.
Yeah, like, and you're not 100% independent when you're like, you gotta go through YouTube, because even YouTube regulates. But like, you in Spotify, now you have a boss that's paying you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now it's just you're in that bracket now.
Those Spotify is like, all right, no, you can do whatever you want, bring whoever you like, great. But what happened now? This is always gonna happen because Spotify is a corporation, and it's what best fits their interest.
Joe Rogan.
No matter what.
Joe Rogan.
Now they're not gonna fire him because their interest is also those $100 million they invested in him.
There's probably in the contract something he has to do it.
Yeah.
He had to. If I was him, I would have done it. But like, if you fire me or whatever, I get to take the whole money.
No, of course. No, but I think that's contract and everything, because right there, Spotify is breaching the contract. It's breaking the contract by doing that. By firing him. Just like Rogan leaving Spotify, he's breaking the contract. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Damn, that's
Where it's
crazy.
good both ways. They're both protected in that way. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't see Rogan going anywhere. I see him probably just going through a slippery slope right now, and then he's just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And I think what he did, like making that video, apologizing,
That was very smart.
that's it's not that it's smart. It's just what everybody should do.
No, it was.
Like
but
I like personally,
marketing wise, how
Not
long
even
the video
marketing,
was.
just because you gotta like. I don't like personally when people like they get quote unquote canceled, whatever, and then they double down and they're like, oh, well, I'm gonna be worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, with that, then I don't care what happens to you at that point. Whatever. Then if you get canceled, you get canceled. If you don't, you don't. I don't give a fuck. But like, people, when you accept your mistake and you're like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did some shit. My fault. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like, cancel culture is like a new concept? Because I personally think it's been around for a long time.
No, it is a new concept.
You think so?
It is because comedians back then, there was nothing. There was no problem. You can make fun of Hispanics. You can use the S word. You can use the N word. You can use the C word. You can use the CH word on Asians, on all these different ethnicities. And it was no problem because everybody knew that it was comedy.
Yeah.
And everybody, especially back then, everybody had a backbone. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, not everybody's born with one.
I mean,
like, everybody gets affected and gets touched. Ooh, not that word. Gets well, some of them get touched.
some of them.
But you know, it affects them more than some other people. I believe that because when I was in my country and everything, it was just completely different. Like, especially in my country in South America is a place where racism is huge, and you see it everywhere. You see it everywhere, and you see it in places that you wouldn't even believe. But like, for example, Peru is such a place that is so mixed, and that is overpowered by people that are mixed, that people of white color, and you see them speaking Spanish or whatever, but they do think, some of them think that they're superior than others.
Yeah.
But that gives you that backbone on to be like, if something's I don't know. I'm trying to explain that, like, in my country, like, when they make fun of me or whatever, like, it's not to hurt you unless you feel it. Like, it's something that you gotta feel. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like, for example, what happened with Dave Chappelle, right? And then there were people getting mad. Like, you know what you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
Like we know Dave's comedy. So, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah.
If you don't like it, simply do not watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just don't. If you don't like what he says, go to your town, grab 5 of your friends, and make a fucking little parade in the corner right next to the mailbox and make it happen. But that does not mean that when a comedian goes out there and says things that he wants to express a joke or say something, does not mean that he's attacking you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
because I don't want people to be canceled because of creativity, right? Because that's something that I don't appreciate personally, because then it stops you and it blocks you from thinking more.
And I understand that, and I agree with you with the most part, but I think that, like, if you're that type of comic that is gonna go for those bad reactions, or you're gonna go for using the C word, the N word, or whatever word for exclusivity of comedy, then if that's all you know to be funny, then I don't think you're a comedian.
No. So,
you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
But at the same time, I do want to clarify that jokes are jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jokes are jokes, of course, and we all gotta learn to understand that. And that's in my opinion, that's never gonna go away. I personally think that cancel culture is just it's not like a brand new thing, like a thing. It's just a thing that's it's not that it's brand new.
Right.
It's something that's been newly overused.
Yeah.
Because I think that cancel culture has been around for a long time. Like, they did it with rock music. People used to say is the devil's music, and there was like a whole time that they literally canceled rock music because it was the devil's music. And
have you ever heard
canceled.
of Don Rickles?
No.
Okay, so he's a comedian for like 60 like Sinatra days type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was best friend with Sinatra and everything.
Yeah.
And like some of his jokes, they were pretty hard. Like if you look at him now, like he's making fun of a black dude, another black comedian, right in front of him in a fucking room full of people.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And another about Asians, another about
I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
that was the times. That's why people always compare it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because we have to accept that times have changed it, and we also have to learn to adapt. Right?
Times do change.
Times do change, and that's what we gotta do. But there's also the times, because everything has a time, right? When it's time to eat, you eat. When it's time to do your whatever homework, you eat. I sound like a father. When it's time to whatever, there's times. When you're in a comedy club and somebody's making comedy, what do you expect?
Yeah, but it's
Now,
also...
I know. Now, if you see there a white dude, right, coming out doing a joke and saying that N-word and saying that whatever word and all this shit and whatever, like, hey, we got a problem now. Because then you also got to feel the comedy, right? You also got to... You also
that is the very important thing.
You also got to be able to feel the joke coming and the comedy, because if somebody's just going up there and could be famous or not famous and fucking talking and saying all these words and like, okay, I'm getting uncomfortable now. But if you're getting uncomfortable because it's making you uncomfortable because you don't like what he said, then maybe it's not the place for you.
Yeah, that is 100% right. Like, I understand that when you go to comedy and you want to watch a comedy show, you know where you're going to go for, especially if you go to Dave Chappelle or Andrew Schultz and things like that. Like those type of comedians, they're hard-on comedians. They're gonna do dark jokes, right? But that doesn't mean that also comedy shows are a safe haven for derogatory terms or being racist. Like, if you're going to make that joke, make it funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if it's funny, then we all have the right to laugh at a funny joke.
If it's funny,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. Like for example, there is like a quote unquote rule that you make fun of your own race.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then you will be fine. No, you won't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you fucking won't. Because I joke around with all my friends and people that I know, like, oh, boom, boom, oh, and I have a bunch of friends that are white. I'm like, oh, yeah, you fucking, white or whatever. And they be like, oh, yeah, you fucking dick or whatever. But it's fine because I know it, that it comes from them. It's like us, we just joke around, whatever. Yeah. But if another person comes, right, and I start fucking calling all these people that I know, all my black friends, whatever, and it's like, hey, man.
Yep.
We're about to jump your ass, bro. Like, this is different. Even if I don't know that person and my friend does know, and they're going to like, yo. No. All right, we're good. Because it's like, you got to have that type of like, I'm not saying like, yo, when you're with your friends, you can say the N-word and whatever. But
no.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I like what I think like language, personally, like language, which is why like it's so, cancel culture is like such a thing. And it's been, this is why I think it's been like a long time, right? Like language is a thing that it's part of humanity for as long as we know.
Yeah.
It's been since the beginning of time, there's been the language. Right. And the language is the way we communicate with each other, the way we interact, the way society moves with us, right? So now, of course, over time, that language is going to evolve as we evolve, as we learn to be more accepting with other things, or as we learn to be more, whatever it is, with whatever we evolve with, language is going to evolve with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For example, perfect example, right? The United States is notorious in having a troubled past, right? With the way they were, right? I bet you, as soon as they allowed black people to vote, there was a lot of people saying like, oh no, whoever voted for that bill has to go out.
Yeah, of course.
That's cancel culture. That's like, they were trying to. Why? Because it was a time was shifting. Things were changing.
Yeah, I guess.
Society was changing, and those people were learning to adapt. We are experiencing a time of change.
At this moment, yeah.
We're literally experiencing. We've been experiencing that for the past 10 years, probably.
About.
And literally, gay people were just allowed to get married. Literally, like 6 years ago.
Yeah, a black man allowed it.
You know, like we're literally in the middle of one of the most cultural shifting moment in American history or in human history and throughout.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those moments, just like when slavery was abolished. This was one of those moments.
Yeah,
this is one of those moments.
Yeah, I agree with
so
that.
we're gonna have people being like, oh no. All right, there's gonna be those people, but majority of people are gonna move on.
Yeah.
So what do you want? What do you like? What should we do at that point? Like, I think we have to find a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like in Star Wars, find a balance in the Force. Nah,
fucking what's the name of the new show coming up?
The what?
From Star Wars?
Boba Fett. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, that was pretty corny what I said. I'm sorry, guys.
March 20 something.
Nah, but I think that's what ultimately what cancel culture is. I know people are not gonna see it that way. Whatever, I don't care. But I think that's ultimately what it is. It's gonna be around for a long time.
Ultimately, Joe Rogan is never gonna be canceled. Dave Chappelle's not gonna be canceled. Andrew Schultz will not. You know, but you can try all you want. I don't think it's gonna happen. Too powerful.
I mean, Andrew Schultz is still in that thing of if he can cancel if he wants. I'm not saying he did anything wrong. I'm just saying he's still in there that he can get canceled if he does
Andrew
something wrong.
is too fucking smart the way he plays his comedy.
He's not a Joe Rogan either.
No. He's
not a Dave Chappelle.
He's out there. But
don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of him. I think he's funny as hell. But
all right, guys, we talk for way too fucking much.
Why? He just hates when we talk long because he's the one that edits it.
Okay, asshole. You fucking edit. And I'll go away for the weekend. How about that? All right, then. Fuck you.
He's mad because I'm going away for the week.
Yeah, and I'm fucking gotta be editing.
I'm not going far. You know, I'm only going here in Hoboken for a
I don't
bit.
give a shit where the fuck you going. You
Isn't that
are
stupid?
Not editing. What, you going away to a fucking
to the town, like 2 towns over?
2 towns away?
Don't you think that's dumb?
It is, but hey, whatever.
I'm like, I think that's pretty dumb.
It is pretty dumb.
But then I'm like, oh, whatever.
Long as it's cheap and you have a good time, that's all right.
I guess.
I'm not cheap.
I mean, it's not that cheap. No, it's pretty cheap, actually. Yeah.
All right, guys. Put the fucking song on.
I don't want to leave, and he wants to leave.
Yeah, it's 50-something minutes. Come on, let's do it. Motherfucker. Hurry up, bro. Yo, I'm going to have to cut this.
No, we're not cutting this shit.
Come on. Come on, you fucking prick. Put it. All right, guys. Thank you. You fucking piece of shit.
No. Yo, son.
All right. I can't hear anything.
But just talk.
The WBS podcast, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. Thank you so much for following. Don't do that. Oh,
all right, come on.
Thank you. I don't know. Just please subscribe everywhere. Thank you so much. We love you. Bye.
Oh, you saw that? Yo, that was cool.